Greg, what does this mean? What does this BOE action mean for the Fed? Does the Fed blink possibly in November, given the proximity to the midterms, the political pressure as well, in an environment where unemployment could tick higher as well?
I doubt it. I don't think this makes them blink. The question, if the biggest thing that you can say from a blink perspective is, do they possibly go 50 basis points instead of 75 basis points? I would say there's some possibility of that, but that will only happen if it's being supported by the data as well. If you were to get a particularly weak employment number and a weak CPI number, that might give them the room to go 50 basis points. But I don't think it's going to occur because of either what the BOE has done here or because of the upcoming midterms.
Greg, you note, and I've been watching this too, the 2-year, we've had it actually down, the yield rather, about 2 days in a row. It's probably not going to last, right? And I know you think it's going to continue rising further. And talk about opportunities in fixed income. When you've got a situation where the yield curve is inverted, nobody wants duration. And an interesting corollary here where we're sitting in Singapore is you've got T-bills, 6-month T-bills giving you better yield than, let's say, 10-year paper. Is that the exception, or is that pretty much what you're going to find around the world?
Oh, I think it's fairly common around the world that you either have flat curves or inverted curves, which is nice from the perspective of that you can add a certain amount of income and yield to your portfolio without adding a lot of risk. That said, I think at this point, the 10-year Treasury, frankly, as of this morning or yesterday, had kind of crossed the level that we thought was going to be quite interesting. Frankly, the rally, as you and Rick have noted, the rally back of plus 20 basis points puts it a little below the level that we were kind of targeting to buy more. But I think we're actually getting close, even out the curve, given that we're touching yields that we haven't seen in more than a decade. We've got real yields that have moved up tremendously, even after today's move, 75 basis points higher than they were at the beginning of the month.